Guys, in this video, we will be learning Pandas series with NumPy array in Python. In previous tutorial, we have seen how we can create simple series with Pandas library. But here in this tutorial, we are going to see how we can create Pandas series with different type of data, and we will be creating Pandas series with help of NumPy arrays also. So I'm using editor PyCharm and Python version 3.12 is installed. If you have not yet installed Pandas library on your computer, so you have to install it first. Open your command prompt or terminal in the PyCharm editor, and you have to type in one command: pip install pandas, right? Once Pandas library is installed on your computer, then you can start using Pandas library function in Python code. So let's get started with the video. What is Pandas series? Pandas series is one dimensional labeled array, right? Capable of holding different type of data types like integer, string, float, other Python objects. The axis label are called index. Okay, we have already seen 0 to n number of indexes we can create with series, right? By default, indexes are generated. We can also specify our label indexes explicitly, right? If you want to create empty series, that is very simple. First import pandas. If you want to create a simple series, then we can say s1 equals to pd dot series. Okay, if you print s1, so it will show you indexes and columns, right? If you're in the program, so you can see this object we have printed. So it has nothing, don't have any series, right? It's a type of object. Okay, if you want to pass on any arguments, you can 1, 2, 3. You can pass on like this, and you will get your series, right? So we can say series as a column. If you take an example of Excel, so all the columns you can say these are series, right? Okay, and these are the index of rows on the Excel, right? You can say row at 0 index, row at first index, right? Okay, that way it goes. If you want to create a series with help of NumPy arrays, you can also do the same. Like you have to first import NumPy library. If you have not yet installed NumPy, so first install NumPy on your computer, right? And we'll be creating array. So n1 we can say it np dot array, and you can do the same thing, right? You just pass on n1, right? So this is the same thing. Okay, you could see this is the same output as we saw. So this is a NumPy array, right? ND array, and we have passed on ND array into the series. Okay. If you want to pass on the index also, right? You can do index, and you can put any type of indexes, right? So these would be shown as an index of elements, right? If you're in the program, so you will see the index would be changed, like 100 we have 1, 200 we have 3. Instead of NumPy array, if you want to pass on simple list, that is also possible, right? If I want to create a character list, then this is also possible, and you can pass on, right? So you have to print in the program. So this is the same thing. Means this series function is getting different type of data as you see, right? A, B, C, and the index is 0, 1, 2, and 3, right? If you want to provide the same index, you can pass on, right? This is the same thing. Okay. So here the point is series function actually accepts any type of data, right? You see, if you want to pass on only single value, that is also possible, right? Your indexes would be 4, right? But you do not want to specify list. So 1000 value would be printing to all the indexes, right? That way it works. If you want to make your indexes less, then it will take only 2 rows, right? As you see, on basis of indexes, actually we are saying this is the value for each index, right? If you make it only a single value in the series function, then it will create only single row in the series, right? You can consider this output as a single row in the Excel. Okay, one column and one row. You can also use linspace function from NumPy. If you want to use linspace, let me copy the code and make it as 3. Will be printing as 3. And instead of n1, I'll be using numpy dot linear space, right? And then we have to pass on from where we want to start. We want to start with 2, 10. It is also possible, right? If you run the program, so you will get 2 and 10, right? To make it 3, so it will take 2, 6, and 10, right? So this NumPy function can also be used with Pandas series. Okay, if you want to start with 1, you want to stop at 100, and then you want a. So what this parameter is doing? This means number. Number means what are you saying? Number of samples to generate, right? So these are the number of samples you wanted to generate. Okay, let's say if you want to maybe take any range, then it will also work. Instead of this, let me take range function and I wanted to generate a range of 10, right? So that way will also work. Okay, so 0 to 9 range, 0 to 9 number we have taken, and it created a one series with one column, and we have 10 rows, right? If you want to create your index with list comprehension, so you can say a 1 2 3 4 5, right? So it will take a index from 1 to 5, right? Create a range of 5, right? So 5 rows will be creating, okay, and you will have a single column, right? 0 to 4 we have created in this range, and as an index we have used 1 to 5, right? You want to make it 11, this is also possible, right? You want a square, right? This will also work, right? As an index you will get squares of each element, right? See, so we have seen how we can create a series in different ways, right? We created NumPy array and we have passed on to the series, right?
That brings us to the end of the today's video. We hope you found it informative and engaging. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting content on all things tech related. Thanks for watching and we will see you in the next video.